Good morning. It's about 6:30 in the morning, April the 18th. I'm on my way to work. On Sunday I'm going to fly down to Spain to start my Camino Finisterre. Last year I walked the Camino Frances, finishing in Santiago. It was a real experience. I never got to go the last bit out to the ocean, so this year that is my aim, to get to Finisterre and to Muxia. I have about a week to do it. I think the weather in Spain is gonna be a little bit more warm than here. Today we had a very strong snowfall. Alright, let's see how this goes. Arrived at the square in Santiago. It's the first morning of walking. Here we go. I think it's about 7:15. And there's the first yellow arrow. That's it. So you can see it's still quite dark. Birds are starting to sing a bit. It's really nice to be back on the Camino again. I just met a guy in the street who looked a bit dangerous with a cigarette in his hand, and I thought he was going to rob me. Instead he turned to me and smiled and said, "Buen Camino." This is what I like about this. Everyone seems to respect the Camino. some real magic to be back on the trail again. I saw some other pilgrims, so people are up and about walking, and it's been quite a bit uphill to start with. Got my breath going. It feels really nice. Feels like home a bit. Can't believe it's almost a year ago since I did this before. Right. I just saw a great view of the cathedral in the sunlight, and the sun's coming up. It's really nice. Going downhill. Last year I walked Camino Frances. It's almost 800 kilometers. It took me about 4 weeks. I did that to sort of come to terms with the loss of my mother and walk in her footsteps, since she had done the Camino years back. I also wanted to do it so I could reflect on my own life and existence and figure out what to do. And now, about a year later, I have changed jobs twice, and I feel that I'm actually in a better place than I was back then. So my stress levels have come down quite a bit, and yeah, just in general I feel I'm in a better place. So yeah, the Camino can work wonders for you if you just know what questions to ask. Now this year I don't really have any special reason for walking more than that, just wish to get the last bit out to the ocean done. But just coming here walking is really magical, and hopefully it will give me inspiration to find new changes that I want to do. Who knows? Maybe I'm just gonna walk for 4 days, nothing happens. But that's okay too, because this is really nice. Someone asked me before I went on this walk if it's gonna be a lot of mountains and climbs, and I said, I don't know, I don't think so. I'm gonna say yes, there is a lot of mountains and climbs. It's almost like being back in the Pyrenees. Oh well, it's all part of the journey. All right. Walking out from, I think I'm walking out from the town of Negreira. It's where most people stop on their first day from Santiago on the way to Finisterre. And in normal fashion, I keep walking. It's just after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I managed to get a bit lost in Negreira, following pilgrims I thought were going for the Camino. They were looking for their albergue. And I was not. But now I'm back, as we can see on the stones with yellow arrows. Feet are working out well. I'm not too happy with my choice of pants. I can feel the inside of my thighs burning. So might have to make a new strategy for clothes for tomorrow. But it's all part of the journey. It's a lovely countryside in the afternoon. I have no idea where this day is going to end, or when the next village or town is where you could stay. So it's about 63 kilometers left to Finisterre, to the ocean. It just reminded me of the race I did 2 years ago, a running race, where I managed to get through 90 kilometers in one day. But I hope I don't have to do that today. I'm starting to feel my feet a bit, because when you get a little bit more tired, you forget to pick your feet up and you keep stumbling on loose rocks. It hurts your toes I'm not alone on the Camino. There's still some fighting souls out here. Oh, so I managed to find a nice albergue. It was very nice. I seem to be the only one here. Even nicer. And I'm gonna pick this bed, the bottom bunk. It's easier to get in and out if there are more guests. They have a power outlet, very, very good. Very close to the bed. Extra points for that. And as usual, they give you this one-time use sheets to cover the bed. And they also have these almost like rubbery mattresses, so you won't have any bed bugs or anything in them. Very nice, very good. This place was Alto da Pena. It's, what time is it? Almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's 6:45. Leaving the Luar. Leaving the albergue. That's okay, I guess. We had a communion dinner with everyone staying there, but I didn't feel like sitting around chatting, so I went to bed quite early. Morning. And now it's off into the darkness again. So the different shades of the Camino. Sometimes you walk in wondrous rural countryside, sometimes you walk along a road. The albergue last night cost €17. It was, I think, one of the more expensive albergues I've come across. Last year on Camino Frances, I think the most expensive albergue was 16 euro. So might have to reconsider my budget. Yesterday I said I was gonna change my strategy of clothes. I was too lazy to do that, so I'm wearing the same pants. Maybe I'll change it to something different when it gets a bit warmer. It's not cold, but it's quite cool outside. Actually quite nice to walk in. But on top of the 17 euros for the albergue, there was a 13 euro edition for the communion dinner, which also felt quite expensive considering the food we got. It was nice, but it was not worth 13 euro, no way. But I guess the prices here has gone up as well on everything. I have to make sure to cashing all the money they can. I shared a room with one guy from Spain. We quickly realized we didn't really have the option of communicating, since he spoke no English and I speak very bad Spanish. So this morning we just said buen camino to each other. I don't know, maybe we'll meet up along the road. I saw him like 3 times yesterday during the walk from Santiago. That's what happens, you keep running into the same people over and over again. You stop and they walk by, and then they stop and you walk by them, then you pass each other again. That's the thing. Well, sun is coming up somewhere over the hills. And we'll see where this day ends. Let's keep following the yellow arrows. All right.
Chove en Santiago, meadow de amor, camelia branca, brillante brecido sol, brillante brecido sol. Chove en Santiago, na noite escura, ervas de prata e sono, cobre na valeira lua, cobre na valeira lua. Oggi oigo volar Luar, laio de pedra e cristal. Oggi no ventos vaído, soma tinta do teu mar. Soma tinta do teu mar, Santiago longe.
Walking up this really steep hill. I don't think it's been this steep since, I don't know, the Pyrenees last year. Ultreya. Move forward with courage, I think it means. I'm trying. This is a part of the journey, as we say. Okay. On top of the hill. It's afternoon, it's 20 minutes to 3. I've walked about 30 kilometers. I just asked in the albergue if they had a place bed. They were full. They also said if I'm going to Finisterre, there is no place for another 15 kilometers. But if I go to Muxia, there's going to be somewhere in 5 kilometers. So I might have to consider my route. Maybe I'll have to go to Muxia instead of Finisterre and then go from and walk that way. It's no big deal, really. It's just not really what I planned for. So yeah, this was a bit of a downer. I really hope to be somewhere where I can get a bed by now. Just to be told that you have to basically do more than half of the day all over again. Yeah, I don't know. Surprises like these. I mean, it's okay if it's a couple of kilometers down the road. 15? That's at least 2 hours, probably longer. All right. Okay, so some quick decision making, and so I decided I would go to Muxia instead, and hope to be luckier at the next albergue in about 5 kilometers. And if that doesn't work out, at least it's a little bit shorter to Muxia than to Finisterre. Not much shorter, but a couple of kilometers. But yeah, this is the part of the Camino I might like least. It's one thing to walk when you want to walk, but when you feel done for the day and you really don't want to keep going, whatever. This gives you character, I guess. Hope I'm going the right way now. Alright. See you wherever we end up today. Bye. Okay, here I am now in Lubre. So I had to take the route that leads to Muxia instead of Finisterre. And luckily there was an albergue after 5 kilometers. And just to show you, this is the way when you come into Lubre. Now the blue building here, that's the albergue. There's no sign really telling you. And the mistake I made was that I kept going down this street to the left and ended up in the town of Lubre. I should have gone up this little ramp. So if you're gonna stay at the municipal, you need to take this ramp up and then you will find the reception. So now I've had a shower and washed my clothes. I'm gonna head back into the city or town of Lubre, see if I can do some shopping, get something to eat. Yeah, it feels okay. I don't feel bad about having to go to Muxia instead of Finisterre first. It might even be better. Might be more bus connections to Finisterre. Maybe, I have no idea. So it is what it is. It's all part of the journey. All right. So, day 3. It's just before 7 o'clock, and today I'm going to Muxia. Seems to be the shortest walk so far. Just a bit over 20 or 22 kilometers. That feels nice. I made a reservation for an albergue when I get there, so I don't have to be surprised again and walk another 5 kilometers. So yeah, by this afternoon or so I should see the ocean. That's nice. This was very peaceful. Just to walk in the forest early in the morning, listen to the birds sing. This is the Camino. When you're just completely present in the moment, absorbing everything around you, not making YouTube videos at all. See the farmer working in the field, and behind me is an elderly local man walking his dog, and the sun is shining, and there was downhill, downhill, downhill. Getting tired, and I picked up my head and looked out, and there it was. All right. So, on this day, last year, the Camino journey started with bus from Örebro and trains through Europe, and then we started to walk in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. And now I'm at the ocean, 1 year later though, but still. Feels nice. I'm not quite at the very end. It's about 6 kilometers. But the ocean is out there. You can see the blue between the trees. It's also quite nice to know that this day is not gonna be as long as yesterday. It's around 11 o'clock and we have 6.7 kilometers before. We're at the 0 kilometer post. Alright, so we're up walking, and it's a bit later than usual, around 7:30, 7:40 maybe. Made a reservation halfway to Finisterre. It's only gonna be like 15 kilometers today. It feels pretty nice. Sad to leave this place though, it's really nice. Walked for about 10 kilometers. It's been a little bit rainy, not much. It seems to stop whenever I put my poncho on. There was supposed to be a place, there was a village. First stop in all the walk today. The only bar they had was closed. Luckily my friend who's walking in front of me had brought some cake from the albergue, so she offered me a piece. It's very nice. I think we're about 5 kilometers into Lires, where we stop for the night. For the day, it's still early. It's 10:30, but it's nice to have a shorter walk. it's the last day of this Camino. Today we stopped in Lides, which is halfway between Muxia and Finisterre. So we walked about 15 kilometers, do another 15 tomorrow, and then I don't have any more yellow signs to follow. So see what if I ever get to do that again. And it's been a bit rainy, cloudy today, so I'm glad I brought my poncho. And I can see the sea further away between the house and the tree. So we're by the coast. So tomorrow I'm gonna end up at the end of the world. So we hope it won't be too much rain today. The cloud is kind of dark. We thought we might go the coastal route, but we changed our mind and we're gonna do the ordinary one. Apparently there are two ways to Finisterre. So the rain arrived just in time for Finisterre. And now we walk through town and we're heading for the Cape. And it's just after 11. And we have almost reached the end of the world. So we're at the lighthouse. Faro de Finisterre, at the end of the world. So beyond these waves there are nothing more, they say. So, this is the end of the world. The Camino ends here, for this time.
Chove.